On a cold December night in 1918, deep in the quiet English countryside, an event unfolded that would go down in history as one of the most credible UFO encounters ever recorded. This is the story of the mysterious Rendlesham Forest Incident. Hello, I'm Desmo. Welcome to Beyond the Evidence channel. If you want to make your nights mysterious and scary, this is the right place. So please subscribe to me and like this video and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out. Let's go. It was the night of December 26, 1980. US Air Force personnel stationed at Rough Footbridge, a base in Suffolk, England, noticed unusual lights descending into nearby forest. At first, the guards on duty thought it might be a civilian aircraft that had crashed. Concerned, a small patrol of soldiers set out to investigate. As they walked deeper into the dark woods, they realized this was no ordinary aircraft. The men reported seeing a triangular metallic object resting between the trees. The craft appeared to have a smooth, glowing surface with pulsing lights of red, blue, and white illuminating the forest. One of the men, Sergeant Jim Penistone, claimed he was able to approach the object. He later described a strange inscriptions attached into its surface, symbols resembling hieroglyphics. When he touched the craft, a flash of light overwhelmed him, and his mind was suddenly flooded with vivid images and binary-like sequences. For years afterward, Penistone insisted that what he saw and felt that night was not of this world. By morning, the team returned to the site. On the forest floor, they discovered 3 indentations in the ground, as if something heavy had landed there. The surrounding trees showed signs of scorching, and even local animals seemed disturbed, behaving erratically in days that followed. 2 nights later, the strange phenomenon returned. This time, Lieutenant Colonel Charles Halt, the deputy base commander, led a team into the woods to document what was happening. Armed with tape recorders, Geiger counters, and flashlights, Halt and his men tracked the glowing lights once again. On Halt's now famous audio recording, his voice can still be heard.
There it is again. It's coming from the south. It looks like it's pulsing. It's definitely not a storm. It's moving through the trees.
Halt and his team reported seeing a bright orb split into multiple smaller lights, darting across the forest at incredible speeds. At one point, a large glowing object hovered above them, sending beams of light down toward the ground, narrowly missing the soldiers. For Halt, a career officer with years of military discipline, this was no hallucination. He remained convinced until his death that something extraordinary took place in Rendlesham Forest. In the aftermath, military officials attempted to downplay the incident. Official explanations ranged from bright stars and planets to the rotating beam of a nearby lighthouse. Skeptics argued that the soldiers were simply mistaken, but those who were there, men like Penistone and Halt, refused to change their testimony. Documents later obtained through the Freedom of Information Act revealed that US military and British authorities took the incident seriously despite their public denials. Decades later, Rendlesham Forest remains one of the most heavily investigated UFO cases in the world. Unlike many sightings, this one had multiple witnesses, psychical evidence, and even audio recordings to back it up. To this day, believers argue it was undeniable proof of extraterrestrial visitation. Skeptics insist it was a case of mistaken identity. So, what really happened in Rendlesham Forest that winter night? Was it an experimental aircraft, a trick of light, or a genuine encounter with something from beyond our world? The truth remains hidden among the shadows of the forest, and the Rendlesham mystery continues to haunt us even 40 years later.